should central banks and governments, like both separately, stop stimulus, like crisis level stimulus?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they should, but I do think that they should basically. One of the things in defense of MMT is they said, well, the stimulus that was delivered was a crisis stimulus, right? It was just, let's just throw money at everything to stop the bottom from falling out of the world, right? Which is fair enough, but it wasn't designed with inflation in mind. So I do think I am a big fan of active fiscal stimulus and monetary stimulus, but I do think they should, in the future, on an ongoing basis, be designed with inflation in mind.
Okay, yeah. So I would argue there, I would prefer monetary tightening. So an interest rate hike and or stopping quantitative easing. But not necessarily because I think it will do that much to inflation, because there's such a huge supply chain and what I call demand shift component to that. But because financial markets have risen so much that I wonder, if that's not, too risky or like a sugar sort of high policy. But then to mitigate that, let's continue doing a little bit of the fiscal crisis support especially for the people who have been hit by COVID without, and they couldn't do anything about that, right? So maybe extend some of the support to the event or industry, or that's where I'm leaning to.
Yeah, I think if monetary stimulus has inflated asset prices, then and house prices and things like that, then it might be prudent to contract QE, especially. Interest rates, like the base rate, I'm a little bit more concerned about because of things like mortgage costs for poor families. But certainly, I would agree on QE.